Right, I'm ready to separate for the heel for my sock. I've tried it on, so it's got a bit flared at the top because I tried it on. Sorry about that. Never mind, it doesn't matter. So when you're at the point of separating for the heel, you need to place the work flat on your table or work surface or whatever to make sure you're at the very edge stitch. Okay, so your work is flat and you are now at the very edge stitch because you need to make sure that you are kind of lining your heel up in the, you know, so it sort of sits nicely with the toe and isn't sort of twisted over onto the side or something. So that's where we're going with that. There's a slight variation depending on what size of sock you are making. So I've got the smaller size here, which means I'm going to be working with chaining 25 and missing 25. So basically I'm working in halves of the 50 stitches I've already got. If you're working a medium size, your halves are 27 stitches, and the larger size, your halves are 29 stitches. Okay, so obviously you're going to know how many stitches you've got, and you can read the pattern. You can see that quite easily, can't you? So I've got 50 stitches here, and all I'm going to do now is move my beautiful yarn and chain 25, not too tightly. (21, 22, 23, 24 and 25). Okay, I'm going to miss out all of these stitches here, and I'm going to miss out 25 of them and then start my extended double crochet again. So let me just count 25 stitches along and I'll show you where we pick up from there. So you can see my last stitch is coming out of this stitch here. I'm going to just count 25 along. Don't forget, I'm counting 25 because I am working the smaller size, but you count half of whatever size you're making. Right, so that there is the 25th stitch. I'm missing that, and I'm going to start in this next stitch along and continue with my extended double crochet all the way around the next 25 stitches. Right, nearly there. Ultimate and last stitch. Okay, so where we are at now, that was round one of separating for the heel. We're now back to the chain that we've made, and all you're going to do is you're just going to make an extended double crochet into every chain until you kind of bridge that gap and get back round to the work that's uninterrupted. So you need to be careful to make sure you do put a stitch into every one of the chains to keep your stitch count accurate, but that's all you're going to be doing for this next bit. So as always, not as easy to work into a chain as it is to work into regular stitches, but there's only, you know, there's only a few of them, so stick with can't do it, can I, at all? I've got hand cream on today and I can't hold on to anything. Oh, there we go. Right, so extended double crochet into each chain. That's one. I've managed one, folks, maybe sometime, and across I go. So I will not put you through the hideous torture of watching me try and do this. I will just do it all the way across, and I'll see you when I get towards the other side. Nearly there, chaps. I think I've got two more now. I just can't begin to tell you how long that's taken me. I'm terrible at this. Right, is that it? I think that might be the last one. Yes. Oh goodness, thank goodness. So now I'm back into working into normal stitches that were there before. Can you see? So now I'll carry on working into normal stitches again, and we're back into that spiral of working in extended double crochet and continuing the sock. So all you're going to do now is, now we've made, I'll show you, we've made a gap, look, we've made a gap, and when we add more rounds up here, that's where our heel is going to go. So I'm going to carry on. Our pattern tells us to make 11 more rounds. So I'm going to go make 11 more rounds, and we'll have a look at finishing the sock with the cuff and the afterthought heel.